Hey everyone, welcome back to the concert hall. I'm Sonny, and this is your weekly lesson on how to play bebop jazz, man. Alright, there you go. Hope everyone is having a super amazing day. Oh man, look what I did. The camera's a little high, holy smokes. And the microphone's over there, so I'm still yelling. So, maybe I'll put a clip on. Whatever, man. Alright, let's get back down to it. So last week, we looked at, hey, never slouch like this when you play, right? I'm just trying to fit in the camera. So last week we looked at what I learned from Steve, and we're going to continue along with this particular exercise. And I'm going to show you a variation of the exercise that's going to lead to smoother voice leading, sort of. And it's going to, man, it's just a thing that a lot of the guys do. And it's going to open up the way you think about certain things. Now, there are a couple of different ways of playing, and anyways, whatever. This is what we're doing this year. So like, I don't usually play like this, but I'm working on this bebop thing too, and we're working on cascading descending lines. Let me show you guys something. So that's what we're working on. These cascading lines, and when we look at the music, we'll see it. But that's not the action. For today, we're going to do something a little bit different. All right, check it out. So, hey, you guys want to see something neat? There's a lot of green stuff on my saxophone, so it gets wiped out in the camera on the green screen. All right, here's the exercise. We'll play it in C major, and I'm going to start on G, because I don't want to, stress out. I didn't really warm up. So, here we go. So, we're going to play C major, right? So no sharps or flats. And we're going to play up the chords and down the scale. So I'm going to start on G, and I'm going to play G, B, D, F. And then I'm going to come down the scale. E, D, C, B. So I just played. Right? Which is kind of, okay, whatever. Now, we're not going to overly stress this out, because when we do this, we're not really playing the sounds. This is more kind of a finger exercise. And when you look at it in the theory, when you lay it all out, the G7 and then up the A minor, then up the B minor 7 flat 5 to the C. Right? And so that's the exercise. But does it really sound like that? Does it sound like motion to rest, or does it just sound like a finger pattern? I don't know, man. My hearing's not that great. I gotta be honest, man. I failed ear training at every single school I studied at. For real. Oh my god. Hey, man. I also got a D in music appreciation my first year at York. Oh my god. I was in the beginner jazz ensemble. Phil was teaching the class, right? And I'm like, oh my god, I got a D in music appreciation. Oh, Sonny. You find new ways to suck ass. I sure do, man. I sure do. Okay, here we go. Forget about that. All right. Phil wasn't my music appreciation teacher. Phil was my jazz teacher, my sax ensemble teacher. I was in the beginning or ensemble. All right, next. Oh, my God. All right, next. What am I talking to you guys about? So it doesn't really, I don't think it really sounds right. We want to play, if we play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Oh, shit. How do you play right? That's an F, E, D, C. Right? So, we're not playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star today. I want to show you guys something with the exercise. So it doesn't really sound right to me, but you'll find that if you just shift the notes around a little bit. Oh, it's Sonny. It's been 5 minutes. You teaching anybody anything today? Yeah, I want to show you guys something. So I'm practicing this exercise as well. I don't really play this cascading way. I play very linearly. And I'm changing, right? Every year I practice something different, and this is what we're practicing this year. So in the past, and once again, I learned this from Steve, and I practiced it as a technical exercise because I didn't really understand what I was doing. And then I went on to study with Howard and Barry, and I changed my approach to playing, and that's kind of how I play until like this year. And so we're gonna get these cascading notes in, and then we're gonna look at the solos. But what are you trying to say, Sonny? Okay, check it out. Check it out. Forget all of that stuff. So as you're practicing this exercise, in addition to playing chord scale, when you put it into the songs, because you guys are going to get bored, right? And you're going to be playing chord stuff like D minor to G7. So instead of, right, up the D minor 7, right, land on the B, C to B, down the scale to the third of the C, the E, and then you finish it off. Now, we want to do that, right? But what's going to happen is, like, and so you do, that's the exercise, right? But then you're going to want to be cool, because remember, we also did this. When I said Barry didn't play any 2 chords, right? Right? 5 1 1 5 1 5 1 5. All right, I'm getting to a point here. Okay, it's a different sound that we're going for. It's not only a cascade of notes, it's a more blurry kind of sound. So when I was at York, right, again, I was in the beginner shop and I failed my music appreciation. So like, if I may name drop, not that Phil is not a big name to drop, but that was back when Oscar was there. No, I didn't study with Oscar, obviously, but he used to sit in on our classes. And Gittins and all these guys in Coghlan, they talk about bite and blur in the music. And we're playing a kind of a blurry kind of sound. So we do have some semitones crunched in, but we're working more towards diatonic notes resolving themselves. Holy smoke, Olas, man, I'm getting all nerdy on you guys. Oh my god, diatonic notes. Holy geez, Sonny. How long? When would you get divorced? Oh my god, man, it's been like 2 months. Holy moly. Next week we're gonna be doing Phrygian stuff. Oh man, oh my god. Oh man, how's your locker in, Sonny? Oh, not as smooth as it used to be, baby. I gotta confess. Oh, man. Yeah. Let me take a smoke. Yeah, here, give you a smoke. All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I live in a dressing room right now. Okay, everybody calm down. All right. So let me get to what we're going to do today. So there's a thing. So as we're playing, we're gonna start stretching it out. So when we've been playing into the D, into the G, into the C, right, into the tonics, and or into the 1 or into the roots, and sometimes we play into the thirds, and you know, whatever, man, you mix it up a little bit, you find your own line through the music, and it's a lot of fun. Next, as you're working on this exercise, you're gonna start to really open up your 4-note chords, and you should have a lot of fun bopping through the chords. So if we were to play like D minor to G7 to C, one and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and yeah, man, you could do that. But we don't start on B1, right? But like whatever, but like, let's try this one, the first one. Right? That's D minor 7 to G7 to C. And you guys should be having a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun to practice. I gotta be careful. I gotta transcribe all this stuff for you guys. Like, whatever. Alright, so whatever I just played. But like, it is a lot of fun. It's like a lot of fun. Like whatever. Like that. Don't play that one. That was kind of stupid. So like, it's a lot. So it's a lot of fun. And when you put it in songs like like whatever, like if you just put it in, like you're bopping around playing the chords now, and you're not really thinking about scales. You're just thinking chord, 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 chord. But but what chord, Sonny? Yeah, that's a good question, man. Because wait, no, that's not the point. That's not the point of why I'm talking of like this 10 minutes in. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, we want a couple of things. We want this first, we want this particular sound. Right? That's the sound we want. Right? Now, we can get into the sound by like, right? We can get into this, but like, that's not really what we're trying to do. We're trying to do this kind of thing here. And you'll find as you play this exercise from last week, the chord scale exercise, and you're fooling around with it and you're having a lot of fun, what's going to happen is you're going to do some pretty crappy voice leading. Like, you're not going to do crappy voice leading. What you're going to do is you're going to bounce around a lot. And we want smooth, we want to move smooth between the chords. And we also want to cascade. So those are the two goals that we're going for. So right now, you guys, if like, it's only been a week with this exercise, right? But like, you guys probably already sound pretty good. And because like we're adults here, right? You're probably like, and you know a little bit about there, you probably figured out a way where your D minor 7 goes to the G using the exercise. Right? All right, like where your D minor 7 goes to the G7. Okay. So, what's the deal? What are you trying to accomplish today, Sonny? All right, so there are two things we're trying to accomplish today. And the first one is, I'm going to show you something here. So, we're going to take that D, right? No, forget that. Forget that. Then we get too complicated, man. All right, let's not get complicated. I just want to show you this. So here's what we're going to do. You remember when Barry said Bird didn't play the 2 chord? Like, we're going to and I just said something, like they used to talk about bite. At York, they talk about bite and blur and rounding it out. So here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. How do you get to the 2, right? Barry said Bird didn't play, and then you got it. Sonny, you're all over the place. No, man, I'm not. There's something I want to show you guys, but I haven't shown it to you yet. So, how do you get to the note G? Okay, we're playing D minor 7, and we're going to G. So, using this exercise, how do you get to the note G? All right, you did it. Oh my God, 12 minutes? Wow, these are long lessons. Well, this is a tough one to explain. How do you get to G? Well, to get to G, we play this column of notes, right? There are 2 separate column of notes in this exercise. And you'll hear it. And so, to get to the G note, we start this exercise on the note B, and we play B, D, F, A, G. Everybody got that? B, D, F, A, G. Right? So, but like B is not part of the D minor 7. What? What? Oh, man. We should contemplate this over coffee. It's like, it's not, is it? No, it's not. So, it's not. But like, we don't play beat 1 anyways. So let's play on the and. If we played on the and, 1 and, then we would be playing D, F, A into G. Which is actually kind of what we're playing. All right, now, enough of all this nonsense. What are you really trying to say? So that none of this is your exercise for the week, and none of this is the super cool thing. I'm just trying to introduce these sounds to you. So instead of playing the D minor 7 all the time, you know, because we're going to back it up about 15 years. Okay, let's back it up. And so we'll be backing up a couple of years, and instead of laying on that D minor 7, we're going to play like B. We're going to just play B into G. Now, why is this super cool? Check this out. Now, we're not going to do this. All right? Although you could do that when you're practicing. Right? Like, you should mix it up and have some fun. But, like, did you hear that? That's how I play. That's not a this la 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 la. That's not what we're doing. That's how I'm practicing this sound as well. So a little bit of discipline. So here we go. Instead of B at the bottom moving up, we're gonna play B up and then an inversion. So instead of we're gonna play okay, now that sound, when you look at the music now, this is starting to look like bebop. Da, goo, goo, ga. Let's do another one. So we're going to play B. We're going to start on the B, right? B up high. Or I'm going to play into the B. Because I'm going to play into the B. Then I'm going to do that little exercise thing. And then, what am I going to do? Ba-do-do, da, ba-do-do, da. And then I'll keep going. I'll go in, and then you'll see I'll play into the E. And then, you know, we're done. We're playing the roots down to C. Slow it down, Sonny. I'll play D on downbeat. All right. Now this is not a lick per. This is an exercise, right? Just like this is an exercise. Right, just like that's an exercise. There's an exercise, you know. Right? You wouldn't like. You might like. Right, like man, you got a lot. You have a lot of ways to play through the chart now. But we want to play beboppy. Now, why is this so cool, man? First, like they all do it. Obviously, you can hear that I don't do it until now. Until like now, I'm doing it. And because like man, that stuff could really squeak out on a saxophone. But we're getting larger intervals. But not only are we getting larger intervals, when you look at the music now, you can see it beginning to cascade. So instead of right, which is what we were doing before, we're trying to get more to the sound. Right? That's what we're doing. I was gonna make something up. I was gonna make something up off the top of my head, but I'm like, my brain's not working so well. Stick to what you know, Sonny. I am. I'm trying. All right, so that's the deal. All right, so that's the deal. That's your exercise. But you'll find that you're gonna come cascading down in these thirds, and you'll find that not only are you cascading down in these thirds, B into the B. All right, into the D, into the B, into the G, into the E, resolve to the C. All right, man, but that's your exercise, right? And you'll start to hear it. Right, G. I'm going to play G7 to C. Right? So, and then you chain them together, right? So that's the deal, man. And that's I'm all over the place in this lesson. Holy smoke, all this 20 minutes. Okay, well that's it. I gotta let the next kid in. I hope you whatever. Just practice this. I'm telling you, to practice as you play, play as you practice. We're trying to turn this exercise into music, but there's a specific sound that we're looking for, and it's a descending sound. But the exercise is an ascending exercise, even if you play it backwards. Okay, so even if you play it backwards. Well, I guess it kind of descends when you play it like that. But like, it's not the point. It's not the point. It's not the point. It's switching. That's switching sounds, right? We're staying on a sound. And that's what the deal is, guys. This is a lot of fun. So keep doing this. Keep adding it into your songs as you play. All right, whatever. That's your lesson. Okay, that's your lesson. And we're going to go. That's it. Next week, we're going to go, and we'll invert it again. But, like, don't stress it out, man. The point of this exercise today is to remind you that we want smooth voice leading, because what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of fun bopping around the chord. Right? So like, right, you're going to have fun bopping on the chord. So like, but you're gonna end up jumping all out, and it's gonna be some disjointed. And bebop is kind of studied music, and we're not just playing jazz, we're kind of trying to play bebop here. So like, we'll do that, but it's important because we want to add this cascading sound down the road to like funk music and like rock music and R&B stuff. So like, while maintaining the chords in the head without just going, oh, wow, I play saxophone. You know, we're playing, you know, a disciplined approach, somewhat, moderately, a little bit, kind of, not really. But we're playing it. We have a particular approach to what we're doing. And that's the action, man. I hope everybody has a super amazing day. That's your lesson for the week. Please, that's your lesson for the week. For the concert hall, I'm Sunny. Wishing everyone the best of an amazing day. Be cool, guys. And I'll see you soon. Well, look, so here's the exercise. Okay, I'm in the key in C. I'm going to start on B because I'm like, you're going to start not on the C stuff, right? You have two chords. You have the like towards C. So you're not going to play into A or into E, or because that's going to end your exercise. Like, that's not the sound we're going for, right? We're going for into the resolution. We're trying to get everything we're doing, we're trying to get down back to do is what our action is. All right, whatever. I hope I explained that well. I guess we'll do this again next week. From the concert hall, I'm Sunny. We should everyone the best of a super amazing day. Good luck, guys. Put this into your songs. We're gonna start. It's repertoire, right, for the next week. Okay, whatever. Wishing everyone the best. And remember, you play music. Get out there and have fun. These exercises are a lot of fun. So get out there, have fun, and I'll see you guys soon.